We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse. I'm, of course, Stevie B. Alongside me right now is...
Pat! Bennett.
Alright, so the Star Wars Last Jedi official teaser trailer came out. And like all super nerds, we're going to analyze it. So I'm going to push my magic button. You ready for my magic button?
The play button.
No.
Which? Oh, the other magic button.
Oh, now we're up here and a little bit stretched out. I wonder if I can... Oh, just don't worry about us, okay? You guys just...
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, God. We're getting smaller. Oh, there we go.
You don't need to see us.
Okay, so this is the trailer, and we're going to just push play, and we're going to talk about everything we say. That's it. We're going to try to analyze what we say.
Yeah.
Okay, so first there's a little trickery. They made us think that we're seeing stars here.
Oh, no. Hell yeah.
But no, it's a rock.
I thought the Lucasfilm would show up then. Oh no, it's Ray. It's a rock and a Ray.
So
yeah, now we get the Lucasfilm.
Yeah, it's easy to say that the beginning of the film is going to focus a lot on Ray's training.
Yeah,
obviously.
Honestly,
but everybody knew that.
Yeah, like honestly, I think like at least for the first half of the movie, Luke and Ray are gonna be on that. I think the bulk of the action. The plot-wise, other than Luke and Rey training, is going to be like Poe and Finn and what they're doing with the Resistance and all that. Because, I mean, Rey's going to need a little bit of training before the rest of the story kicks off. And we're also going to need like a lot of dialogue between Luke and Rey. And I think the best way to do that would be on the planet, like isolated, until, shit is...
I've heard a lot about half the movie. I don't know if it's going to be half. Maybe the first act.
Yeah.
Like the first third of the movie. I don't know if it's going to be half the movie. We'll see. All right.
Yeah. Okay, Lucasfilm LTD.
Come on, then.
Literally, all you need to do is put a bunch of Star Wars fans in a black theater, just have that for 5 seconds, and then...
Alright, now he's telling Ray to breathe. Like, I totally felt like he was talking to me.
I think that was the idea. Because everybody, when I was at Celebration, everybody beside me took it. I heard them all take a collective, sighs. Because...
Let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back.
Oh yeah.
Go back.
I like that's an awesome shot. And so is that every single. All right, let's just get this all the way. Every single shot in this trailer is pretty much
beautiful
cinematic porn. Yeah.
So what's this planet called here, Bennett?
Octo.
So
Yeah.
we're on planet Octo, which is supposedly the
place.
What was that, Heather? No, the birth planet of the Jedi.
Yeah, first Jedi Temple.
Yes.
That's where. That's supposedly the reason Luke left in the first place. What we heard from Han Solo. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
We really don't know. Allegedly.
That's what we're going to assume for the time being.
Right.
Just breathe.
I will Mark Hamill.
Okay. So, oh my gosh,
dude. Right. Oh my god.
I feel like
Rey.
I feel like she's about to jump off.
I think it's like she just got. This is probably like right after they had their first conversation. I'm feeling like.
And she has a fight. She's like, "Do you not the Luke I thought you were gonna be?" Oh
yeah,
and then runs away.
You could have saved Han.
So, I mean, Luke and Anakin very whiny. Like I don't know. Rey didn't seem too whiny. I mean, Rey was cool. I don't know.
Although I don't think I think what they're gonna try and do is they're gonna show Luke's side. It's gonna be hard. I think they're gonna try and make it seem like they're gonna try and he's gonna present himself in a way it's hard to blame him for not leaving at any time.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna write him off as a total douche who just I'm just my friends are in trouble. I'm just gonna leave him to die.
He's gonna be I'm such a broken man.
Yeah,
now.
I can't do anything.
So broken.
Can't do anything, Ray. You wouldn't understand.
Now, reach out.
This is a great shot.
Oh yeah.
And it shows that she's kind of super powerful. She's lifting rocks up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Is that General Leia?
Yeah, I think
General.
Yeah, for World. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is because it plays the help me in the background. You hear "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi," and like I don't. Yeah, I think like, if they actually showed Leia in this trailer like from the front, like that would be kind of a little bit of exploitation, just because obvious
I don't know
reasons.
if it's anything to exploitation.
Well, not really exploitation.
I'm
I don't
sure
know
this
because
was
like
probably cut before her death.
True, or I don't know. Maybe.
I think there's like it's like a little they're teasing us in this teaser.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's see. I know the music in this too,
It's the Rey's theme.
mixed in with
Yeah.
I think it's Luke's theme.
Oh no, the
Don't.
no, that was
I'm
Rey's
sorry,
theme.
internet, if I'm wrong, but it's also mixed in.
Oh yeah, well they in the Force Awakens soundtrack, there's a part where they mix Luke's theme and Rey's theme together.
Yeah, but it's interesting that play. Hold on, let's see if we can go back and hear that.
Because the dun da da da, that's Rey's theme.
Yeah, right here.
Just
Oh yeah, that's Luke's theme. Oh that. Yeah.
Yeah, mixed together. I thought that I noticed that was really.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we go. Let's see Sean Ray again.
what do you see?
I see a bunch of nerds going crazy. The light. Oh, so
Kylo's crushed mask.
that's oh come on, that's Kylo Ren's smashed mask.
Yep. So that doesn't that kind of look like his dark room, his pouty room, where he has Vader's
Yeah, but didn't he have that on? Did he have it on a ship or did he have it on? I think he had it on Starkiller Base.
He did well.
Was his patty room on Starkiller Base or on his?
No,
Star
it was
Destroyer?
on those. It was on his Star Destroyer. His the I can't remember the exact name of the Star Killer. I mean the destroyer. But yeah, like his Vader room was on the thing because remember like they had that scene like right before Star Killer Base blows up Hosnian system. Like it shows the Star Destroyer getting into position to watch, and then it cuts to Kylo like talking. Talking to Vader, and that implies that where he was talking to Vader is in that Star Destroyer.
So, yeah. So what do you think that? Why is it destroyed? Is he finally like, I have a scar now. I don't need this mask anymore. Like, is that what he's like?
Yeah, maybe because apparently actually that kind of gets into the filming spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Darkness.
She sees darkness and light.
Okay, pause it. We got to talk about this. Pause. Okay.
Calm down. No, it's
All right. So right there,
the Tree of Life.
yeah, tree. So
I don't know if it's called the Tree of Life. I just
Yeah,
made that up.
all right, what does it look like right there in the middle that's being shined on? It looks like something has been broken off of it.
Broken. I mean, yeah, I guess. Sure.
Like, look at it. Like something has been ripped. Like,
Sure.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like, that is.
I kind of see that as part of the tree, but okay.
Yeah. No. No. In the middle. Like it
here,
look,
here we go. You got something to say?
Yeah. Hey
I
Heather.
want to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What does that look like to you, Heather?
A bunch of doors.
A bunch of doors. Could be Monsters Inc.
No,
doors.
they're books. What are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
not her door.
No,
It's
yeah.
books on a tree.
Yeah, they're books.
Okay. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, because in the next scene is
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pages.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, those are.
Oh,
Sorry.
damn, my hair's
All right,
mess.
so-
Why'd you let me on camera?
Anyway, all right. Anyway, around it, that's tree.
Yeah,
and,
it's all tree. And then,
And that makes me like for a while. It reminds me of the last thing we see. Like, remember the Force Awakens prequel comic, the last mission that we
Yeah.
really see. Like Luke goes
He
on
has to get the
Luke
tree.
goes on a mission with Poe Dameron's mom.
right, and
it
gets her a tree.
Yeah,
he
gets
takes
her.
a tree.
Yeah, he takes a tree. Which I think that right there, what they were trying to do is incorporate future stuff. It's like kind of sneakily, like tree. They're kind of just introducing into the new stuff. Trees, force trees are a thing. We may not get into this in Force Awakens, but we heard from a little birdie that force trees are gonna play a kind of a significant role in Episode 8,
Right.
and since we didn't learn much about Luke, they wanted to give us a little hint about what Luke was going on with Luke,
Right.
even since we weren't gonna get much in Force Awakens.
Right.
So Luke's been reading books.
Yeah.
Books, yeah, and force trees.
Yes, everybody.
Just
Yeah.
to
We got books in a forest tree
Yeah.
on a shelf. That's what we're dealing with right now.
Luke's been.
That's been
reading
30 years.
nine books.
Does everybody
Yeah.
follow?
General Leia has been leading a resistance army and like also dealing with bureaucracy, and Luke has been reading books on a faraway planet.
Luke is winning.
Yeah, and Han Solo came back for a little bit.
Oh.
Oh,
Which I believe this is the Book of the Wills. Which they don't.
Yep, the Wills.
They don't talk about this in the movie, but in the actual book version of the movie, the written words, if you will.
Of Rogue One or
of
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. There's a passage of the Book of the Wills right up front, and it makes reference to the Gray Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Man.
So we want to explain it for a few of those who might not be
hold on. Let me pull it up.
Are these the ones that are witches?
No, those are
those
Night
are
Sisters. Yeah. They're kind of pretty much bad guys. Gray Jedi definitely are bad. Gray Jedi is like Ahsoka.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ahsoka's a Gray Jedi.
Oh, they said she was a bit. When she came back on Rebels, that she was classified as a Gray Jedi. Because she apparently she had some sort of got some training there in her years from some sort of Gray Jedi temple. I read that somewhere. After she got her lightsabers in that Ahsoka book, which is good, by the way, if you haven't read it. But yeah, so CVB's looking up Gray Jedi.
Sorry, just one second. Oh, here we go. Okay. First comes the day, then comes the night.
What a funk.
After the darkness shines through the light, the difference, they say, is only made right by the resolving of gray through refined Jedi sight.
So basically, they're saying, what we get from that is basically Gray Jedi are just the superior Jedi, or the more perfected Jedi. It's like the balance, like light side, the dark side, and they always say the Force is like the balance, but this kind of in a way. But this is pretty much saying that the Gray Jedi is the balance, or kind of what the Bendu from Rebels was saying.
Well, I take that as through refined Jedi sight, which means that a Jedi is going to train someone else
to become
to be gray. That's already kind of dark. I don't know. I don't know. You can interpret that as you want. At the end of the day, it still means there's very, very strong indication that we're going to be dealing with some kind of Gray Jedi.
Mm-hmm. Which they may be trying to. Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, since it's been confirmed that The Last Jedi is Luke by the director himself.
Right. And she says the balance.
So much bigger.
As soon as they see the book.
So much bigger. This Christmas? Not really. Like a week before Christmas.
Kinda. Okay, so...
Oh, that's from Crate.
There was obviously walkers.
Yeah, and that's the planet
Right,
Crate.
let's go back just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Right,
I didn't go back. Go back.
Oh, no, we're not talking about Finn yet.
Alright,
Okay.
so these things... Okay, so this is what I get from this, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's walkers in the background of both varieties, 4 and 2 legs.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know what they're called yet. I don't think. Do we know what they're called yet?
What do we know? These
Walkers?
Oh no, we don't. They didn't talk about the walkers.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So these things. Okay. So whatever this is, I hear from what I understand, this is a mining planet. Mm-hmm. And
Crate.
Right. And there used to be a rebel base here that the Resistance is using.
Yeah.
But what's happening here is not. You see it, and you originally think that this is.
Hot.
This is engine from it's their engines, but it's not their engines. This is them flying.
Yeah.
And they're putting something on the ground, which I believe is.
Oh, stop
Calm down. My mouth is jumpy when I'm running the camera.
Yeah.
Which we believe is some kind of explosive, something they use to mine with over here. Mm-hmm. So, I think what we're doing here is setting a trap for the walkers to be blowed up or something. Mm-hmm. Is it too reminiscent of The Empire Strikes Back?
It depends on the context of the scene.
So far,
if this ends up being a whole entire sequence early on in the movie, where they have to take down and Poe ends up doing some sort of I don't know thing where he climbs on a walker and blows it up with from the inside. Then yeah. I mean, that would definitely be.
Poe's probably not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Well,
if anyone would do
so
it.
far we have hardcore Jedi training with the Jedi Master,
Yeah.
and we have a Walker assault on a barren planet. So,
But
we still don't know the order of events, the sequence. We don't know where they are. And
although like, if you ask me, for some reason I get the feeling that this scene takes place at least halfway or later in the movie.
right, I think you're right too.
Like, because I mean, like this movie is supposed to take off right where The Last Jedi ends.
Right. I agree with you.
How do we get to this like so early on in the movie? Because I mean,
No, I think you're right.
yeah, like because from where we last left off, the Resistance is still on their last base, and from the trailer, it looks like they're in the middle of. Well, let's play on. We can talk about that in a second. All right.
So
And-
this is just Finn in his box.
Yeah.
Healing. I mean,
He's
there's not much.
He's
and
healing.
Everybody's been like, "What are those things?" Not like they're obviously taking his vitals and his blood. Like,
Yeah.
like there's no big spoilers.
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
Like,
we
they're monitoring his health.
Yeah, this is like this is literally like basically what we saw Finn last, like recovering. Like I mean, he's not moving around, even though we know like pretty much like he's probably only going to be healing for like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the movie, then he's going to be back.
It's an advanced back to tank. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah,
So,
to probably get him speed up the health process. My theory is all right. Like, keep playing.
So we got-
Pause it. Right here. Yeah. So yeah, my theory is that this is gonna be a hard scene.
Ship or a base?
I think there's a couple of scenes where we see. Yeah, I think it's a ship, just because there's a couple of scenes where we see like Resistance ships being attacked by TIE fighters in space. I'm thinking Resistance knows that First Order knows where their base is.
Right.
They're like, yo, we gotta leave. They get into space. They think they're good. They hyperspace it out of there. But suddenly,
Boom.
they right into the First Order.
Jumps
huge,
in, yes,
huge
space battle.
Yeah, huge fight. Poe's like, crap, gotta get my X-Wing to go out and fight.
And we lose it.
Yeah, he loses his prize X-Wing, which is that's gonna be hard to watch, like seeing that thing, because that was my favorite. One of my favorite parts of Force Awakens was the black and orange X-Wing.
I mean, I play X-Wing miniatures, and that's one of the coolest looking ships. As well,
so like, if we lose that, there better be
there's no if, bro. This is a shot of it blowing up. Like,
no, I mean, like, I'm just saying that there better be like a new and improved one after this that is like at least twice as cool, because that's the only way like I can see them like justifying them blowing that up. But like I was saying, I'm thinking like there's gonna be a scene like right around here, like what the attack is going to be, what causes Finn to wake up from the coma he's in. Like he's gonna be on the ship, they just got off. Either he's already awake and the attack happens, or the attack happens and it knocks him out, and he's just like, "What's going on?" And he starts freaking out, doing one of his classic Finn freak out scenes again, because gotta have those.
Alright, so these next scenes are going to require quick pauses. I don't know if I can do it. Alright, so we got the Falcon. I'm going to stop here. Falcon, fine.
I think that's Octo.
Yeah, definitely Octo.
Yeah.
We're leaving Octo. This is us escaping Octo. Is this Octo?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, she's angry.
Oh, she's pissed. I'm thinking this is right before that scene with the Falcon, or maybe right before, or I mean right after.
I think she's going to fight Kylo Ren on this. I think she's on her way to finish the job.
Yeah, like I think Kylo finds out where Luke and Rey are. He shows up, and she's like, "This mother." She's like, didn't I beat these guys?
Kylo Ren, you see a little bit of scar.
It looks like he's playing. Like it kind of that shot kind of reminds me of a horror movie shot where the killer has like a knife and like kind of like toying, like the killer from Scream. There's always like a scene where the killer has a knife and he's like turning it a little.
My biggest issue with this is where he got cut in The Force Awakens. It's not where the scar is.
They'll probably fix that.
I hope so. Maybe they just don't know. But
although I do like the way his eye looks in the shadow. Look at that.
Yeah,
it looks almost demon-like.
It's cool, but I'm gonna need it to be a little bit more over to the right, because he definitely got cut from like up here this way. So I don't know, or I don't know how it looked in the camera. Up here this way. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
Maybe
it's more over on the other eye.
Maybe they changed it just so for the sake of the trailer that it looks better in the trailer. There's basically
I hope so.
basically maybe in the shot in the movie, if they had kept it the way it is, and usually we wouldn't be able to see the scar as well, but they moved it for the trailer purpose for us to be like, oh man, he's got a scar now.
Yeah,
That's so
gosh, he
cool.
got cut in
Oh my
the face.
gosh. And they weren't expecting it to be fanboys to be like that, like, hey, that's not where the scar is, meh. But I mean, it's
I feel like that was a shot at me.
no. Like, it's just a shot at people who actually complained. Like you were just pointing that out. Like, but like there are Star Wars. Like, I mean, I was at Celebration. I mean, like that. You basically like they took all the Star Wars fanboys and like as much as they possibly could. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands more out in the world who would have gone if they could. But I mean, like it was impossible to like do anything there just because there were so many people.
Right.
But yeah.
All right.
Nice shot. Oh,
Okay, so I believe that this is another angle of the Force vision.
Yep.
I believe that this is the Jedi Temple.
yeah. But do you think this is a Force vision or do you think this is a flashback?
Same thing.
Yeah, I know, but like this one seems a lot more clear. Like this one's like full on. Like
Well,
we have a background, we got a middle ground, we got a foreground.
Well, this could be Luke is talking to her about what happened.
Yeah,
and
that
they
plays
show
and
it.
plays by the side. Yeah.
I mean, we've never seen this Star Wars movie before, but it doesn't matter. Like you could do that, and that's
Mm.
definitely like temple-esque in the background.
Oh,
Everybody's like, maybe it's Octu. There's no this landscape.
Yeah.
This is not Octu.
Yeah, no, like the lighting completely matches the lighting that we saw. Even in the first one of the first Star Wars trailers, we saw that shot where Luke puts his hand on R2.
That's
with,
what's
the fire.
happening here.
Yeah, this is the scene. Like that. I realized that the first time I saw it, like
Yeah, he hit his knees out of devastation.
yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna put his hand on
I'm
R2.
like, oh gosh.
Yeah. And
R2,
this is
it's
right
blown
after Kylo, became Captain Phasma.
Okay, so can we see it here? I think there's one right here. Mm-hmm. There are A-wings flying around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. Do you think?
Damn. Oh, right there. Okay, there, right there. Boom.
Do you think?
Right there.
Do you think? What'd be really cool is like in the scene where Poe loses his X-wing, he's like, "Crap!" and suddenly he turns around and there's
I got my special edition orange and black A-wing that they're gonna sell on toys and stuff now.
No, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, that's how Lucasfilm basically sees it. But I'm like Ryan Johnson.
Disney.
Ryan Johnson probably described it as like, and right at the last moment after his prized X-wing explodes, Poe turns around in the nick of time. He sees. What do you think he sees? An A-wing, and he's like, his eyes light up, and he's like, "It's go time!" Like, I mean.
So, also, what are these ships? Like, these are big ships. Like,
I think that's just the I think it's just like a standard resistance.
I think they're like the forward defense. Like they're protecting them. This might be like as they're trying to leave the planet.
Yeah.
Like this is the resistance escape, and these were over because we don't know much about the way their base was set up. We don't know anything about the defensive they had and stuff. So this planet on the background is reminiscent of what was the name of the planet the resistance was on?
Dakar.
Yes, it's reminiscent of that. Now it could be something completely different, but that's what I think is happening here.
Yeah,
This
it makes
is-
the most sense for it to be that from what we know.
Right.
It's not that much, but still.
Yeah, some more space battles. Oh,
Time for the Jedi to end.
that's why everybody freaked out.
Well, actually, everybody started cheering when where
for
I
the
was.
Jedi to end.
No, literally, that like when Luke said it's time for the Jedi to end, everybody started going, "Oh!" And then when they saw the Last Jedi, they're like, "Ah!" like not many people were going like, "No!" Like I was like, "Wait, he just said the Jedi end."
So
like, people were cheering. Like, what's going on?
So what I think happens here is that Luke is devastated, and here's what he knows: every time there's Jedi lately, a Jedi learns the ability.
The
Sith.
Sith. Yeah, the Sith gets tempted and
I wouldn't even say Sith. It's like gets tempted by the dark side,
Yeah.
and then turns around and murders all the Jedi.
yeah, that's
Even
pretty much
his-
becoming a thing at this point. Yeah.
His closest, like his nephew, murders all the Jedi. Like we know that happens. So, I mean,
Maybe he should, or that, and like just the fact that like I didn't realize it as a kid, but when I first rewatched the movies for Force Awakens, I realized just how much I hate. Oh, that and Clone Wars. I realized just how much I hated some members onto the on the Jedi Council.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I respect Mace Windu, and I respected Master Yoda in Clone Wars in the movies, but lot of questionable decisions. Sometimes that were just like total what? Like, you guys try and act all high and moral, yet you won't go help a planet that's clearly in need of like saving, that's clearly being threatened by the Separatists. You guys are like just being like just like the other politicians. Like, you guys are just being like, like they were very, very political.
Which Jedi shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Luke tries to establish here. Mm-hmm. And it fails miserably because his nephew goes crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the only thing we know so far about why he goes crazy is in the book Bloodlines. Spoilers for the book Bloodlines. I haven't read it yet, just so you know. It gets... Leia is running for Chancellor. And it gets outed that she is the daughter of Darth Vader. Like, no one knows that. Like, we all know it. We all know it as like, it's like, written in stone at this point. But from a galaxy's point of view, no one knows that. No one knows that Darth Vader is related to her at all, or Luke for that matter. So, but the problem is that Han and Leia never tell Ben. And so Ben...
And how old was Ben at this point?
He's a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like... He's
that's
angsty.
like... He's already rebellious already,
Well, you know what? I think he might be older than a teenager, because I think that book only takes place 5 or 6 years before The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I think in the movie, he's about like
28.
late 20s.
He's like 28, 29.
Yeah, so I mean...
He's probably mid-20s.
Yeah.
It's probably your age, Bennett.
23, so about 2 years older than me.
I mean, you're crazy impressionable now. I mean, imagine finding out that your grandfather's
Darth
Vader and you didn't even know about it.
If I learned that my grandfather was Darth Vader, I would shrine the shit out of my room. I'd be asking, "Where's my goddamn lightsaber? It's time to go kill an entire village, families."
Oh
I would devote my life to that stuff. Like First Order, like Trump, you better watch out because I am the real thing that the liberals are worrying about. Are we really going there? I don't know.
Okay, no,
this got a little too far.
Yeah, you did. You took it way too left, or right, I guess.
I mean, depending on the way you look at it.
So, here's my theory right now. Okay, and I won't say that this wasn't lifted from a YouTube video I watched, but it makes the most sense. Mm-hmm. Here's the thoughts, right? Mm-hmm. Force Awakens is the main theme that Kylo Ren can't kill his family. Like, it makes it a big deal. Like,
yeah, well, now we know he can.
He can kill people, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But before the Force...
the big question was...
Could he kill family?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so
in that instance, Han Solo.
Here's what I think happens, right? Rey is Luke's daughter. Mm-hmm. Luke isn't there when Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren attack the Jedi Temple. Mm-hmm. Right?
The first time, yeah.
And so... And in the Force Vision, in the Force Awakens we see what we think is a Jedi getting stabbed, about to hit Rey. Mm-hmm. Don't think that's a Jedi. I think that's Knights of Ren. Mm-hmm. And Kylo Ren is stopping that member from killing his cousin, his baby cousin. Mm-hmm. And so he's like, okay. So
and that's why Snoke Snoke finds out about that.
He's like,
oh, so you actually killed one of your guys because you didn't want a relative of yours that you didn't even know that well. You didn't want her to die. How am I supposed to entrust you when you can't even kill family for me? And so he's like, oh, I can kill family. I'll go kill my dad. See, huh? Yeah.
So they make it a point where this is the first time in movies or cartoons, I believe, that we see that Kylo Ren, or we see a Force user doing Force stuff. Are you about to go night-night? Sorry, kiss. I love you. Night-night. So we see a Force user using mind, assaulting a brain, essentially assaulting someone's psyche. And so this is what I believe: I can't kill my cousin, but I can mind wipe my cousin, put it in her head. That I find the most backwater planet I can find, which is Jakku.
Yeah.
I can mind wipe her.
I can't get her to Tatooine because that's too obvious.
And put it in her mind that her parents are definitely coming back for her. That she needs to stay here because
that's inceptioning her. planting an idea.
But because think about it, she's always like, even when she leaves the planet, she's like, I got to get back. And she has to get back because she knows that her parents are coming back.
Even though
right?
she has, like, as far as we know, she has really no recollection or any
Right.
evidence to base that off of.
Right.
Because, like,
And on the ship, Kylo Ren rages about a girl on Jakku. Like, he knows instantly when he goes, a girl on Jakku, he rages and goes, what girl? Because he knows exactly what girl they're referring to.
Yeah.
He's overly nice to her. He deliberately does... What stops him from killing her in the forest? Remember, like, there's nothing that stops him from killing her.
That and like I guess at the time you could argue that he senses that she's powerful. He might be really trying to recruit her. But yeah, I mean, like at the same time, like I mean, he's like at that moment he just killed his dad.
Right.
These people just shot at him. Like who are these people to him except a traitor and this random girl who keeps foiling his plans?
They make it obvious that he knows her. Like there's no doubt. You go back and watch that movie with that in your head. He definitely knows who Rey is.
Oh, this is the title.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You guys are
We got
analyzing it frame by frame.
we got
We're done now.
Yeah, we
yes.
got past that.
Yeah,
We're just random bullshitting
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, and then she's only beginning to learn her powers because he knows how powerful she was. Because I'm convinced that she already had a lot of Jedi training.
Oh yeah, no, like that. I thought that too. Like mind wipe, totally.
Yeah, so she was, and now is relearning everything, and
It's gonna be speed. It's gonna be like speed rounded because it's gonna be like instinctive.
because everyone was like, "How does she know everything so fast?" Because she technically already knew it.
She knows it and she doesn't know it.
Well, and when he mentions the Force, it's like, "What, the Force? That's right, the Force," and then proceeds to whoop his ass on the
Force?
snow. So, I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong about this.
Yeah, that
see.
seems to fit with the first impressions I had watching the movie the first time opening night. Like, I thought that.
Oh, you figured it all out.
No. See, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it feels the most logical follow-up to what the feelings I had opening night. Like, if I could see that being the most logical story they had in mind to what we all saw, like opening night. Like, if they put those two your scenario into a movie and they put them right beside each other, they're like puzzle pieces.
So, with Stevie B being right,
Well, we don't know.
we'll end it there.
Yeah, we don't know though. So
Yes,
that's the thing.
no.
It's the speculation.
No,
Like,
with Stevie B being...
Opinions.
I
You know,
mean, you don't even have to go then, right?
like I mean, you probably don't want to say that because in like 8 months from now, if we go back and look, and
I'll be right.
yeah, but if you're wrong though, and we go back 8 months from now, we go back and look, you're gonna look like a pretty big idiot.
No, I won't look like
He's
you.
usually pretty
Yeah,
good at predicting
stupid
this
idiot.
stuff.
Thank you, Heather.
Annoying AF.
Yeah,
Yeah, I predicted the complete end of 24 Legacy. We watched that last night, and it was the season finale. I was like, this, and this is going to happen. This person's going to die, and that's...
Well, that's because 24 is a pattern.
Shut up. On that note, Star Wars The Last Jedi breakdown. What do you think of the trailer? Let us know. Anything we missed, let us know. Anything you want us to
and
discuss,
please,
let us
yeah,
know.
comment section, and key terms: constructive criticism, not bitching.
You can talk trash about Pat
This is the
Bennett.
internet.
I'll allow that.
Don't be
And
silly.
and if anybody wants... Yes, I am fat. Thank you. I know. I'm Stevie B.
Pat Benatar.
And the voice over there that's been bugging me.
Heather.
We're Nerds the Apocalypse and we're out.